You know, in today's world, it feels like everyone is shouting to be heard. So if you're a leader with real expertise, how do you cut through all that noise? More importantly, how do you turn what you know into genuine influence that actually moves people? Well, today we're going to look at how one company, Harbour Digital Media, tackles that exact problem. Everything they do really comes back to this one powerful idea. Think about it. Real leadership isn't just about giving orders from the top down. It's about engagement, it's a conversation. The biggest challenge for any organization today is figuring out how to take those crucial conversations and scale them up, beyond just one room. And for Harbour Digital Media, the answer is simple. Digital media is the engine that makes that happen. Okay, so that's the big why, but what about the how? How do you take these really important ideas and turn them into something that has a real-world impact? Well, it's not about luck or magic. It's actually a really disciplined three-part approach that brings a ton of clarity to the whole process. Now, these aren't just 3 steps you check off a list. They all work together. It all starts with storytelling, really digging in to find that authentic, compelling story that's at the heart of your expertise. Then comes the strategy, figuring out the absolute best way to get that story to the right people on the right platforms. And finally, you have execution, where we actually build those high-impact digital assets that make your message stick. And here's the payoff. The whole point of this entire process isn't just to make more content for the internet. The goal is one thing, and it's so important: momentum. This is what every organization is after, right? That feeling that you're actually moving forward, that your audience is connecting with you, and that your credibility is just undeniable. So how do you actually build that momentum? Well, if that 3-step process is the engine, then these services are kind of like the high-performance toolkit you use to get the job done and bring your story to the world. First up, you've got the core communication tools. This is all about shaping your message so it really lands with people. Whether it's through something intimate like a podcast, the visual power of a great video, or the massive reach of social media, each one is a carefully picked channel to scale that core conversation we talked about at the start. But it goes even deeper than that. This isn't just about shouting your message to the outside world. It's also about building strength on the inside, with things like custom training modules for your team, and driving real change outside with community advocacy and leadership consulting. It's really about amplifying your influence from the inside out. All right, so the theory sounds great, but what does this actually look like when the rubber hits the road? I think the best way to get it is to see the incredible range of conversations they help bring to life. So, for example, they can dive into a super specialized topic, like a world-class marine technology company, and turn it into this fascinating story of innovation that pretty much anyone can get excited about. And then, on a completely different note, they can pivot and help unpack incredibly complex issues, like global conflict, bringing some much-needed clarity and understanding to topics that honestly affect all of us. They can also get right into the nuts and bolts of business, sharing practical, actionable advice from experts on things like global sales and trade, the kind of stuff leaders can put to use right away. But it's not all about tech and business. They also help scale conversations that are rooted in culture and community and healing. And this just shows you the incredible power of a good story to connect with us on a really human level. The range is just wow. So after seeing all of that, you're probably thinking, okay, what's next? How do you actually get started building that kind of momentum for your own organization? Well, they make it really simple. You can dive into their past work and explore the video library. You can get a clear picture of how they partner with clients by checking out their consultation process. Or you can just reach out directly and start that first conversation.